Good Tuesday morning. The search for answers after that deadly crash at LaGuardia.
The airport finally reopened, but the investigation just beginning. It is March 24th. This is Today. Moment of impact. Chilling new video of that deadly runway collision at LaGuardia. As we learn more about the two pilots who died and passengers share their harrowing stories.
It was utter terror. There was people crying, there was people bleeding.
This morning, key questions remain. Who was in charge in the tower? Why was that fire truck cleared to cross the runway? And what more could have been done to prevent the tragedy? We'll have the very latest in a live report. New normal. ICE agents now helping the TSA at major airports coast to coast.
We're going to help those lines move, and we're going to make people safe.
But so far, their presence not having a major impact on those hours-long wait times.
I've never seen an airport like this.
Where things stand as the partial government shutdown drags on into its second month. Breaking overnight, Iran carrying out a new wave of missile strikes across the Middle East after dismissing President Trump's claim that productive peace talks are underway.
I think there's a very good chance we're going to end up in a deal.
All of it impacting Wall Street and the price of gas. We're live in the region and at the White House. The Nancy Guthrie effect. The search for Savannah's mother now being used to shine a light on other missing persons cases.
Just don't give up hope. With hope, it's everything.
This morning, the emotional message from a thankful family looking for their own loved one as the search for Nancy enters day 52. Highs and lows, record warmth now stretching from the southwest to parts of the south, but freezing temperatures across the Great Lakes and Northeast. Single digits possible today. Al has the full forecast. Those stories plus concert comeback. Music legend Celine Dion teasing a long-awaited return to the stage nearly 5 years after a major health challenge.
Once more, you open the door.
The details straight ahead. And twice as nice.
But this is Virginia's moment. First four to Sweet 16.
The Cavaliers stun Iowa in double overtime, while the top seeds in the women's tournament enjoy a historic day.
Fudd one more. Again! Easy Fudd is unconscious.
As the madness of March rolls on today, Tuesday, March 24th, 2026.
From NBC News, this is Today with Savannah Guthrie and Craig Melvin. From Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
And a very good morning to you. Thank you so much for starting your Tuesday with us here on Today. Hoda with us once again while Savannah remains with her family. We're going to get right to that top story on this Tuesday. Some new details on that crash at LaGuardia Airport that left 2 pilots dead and dozens injured.
Did the NTSB announcing overnight the plane's cockpit voice recorder and flight data recorders have been recovered. The investigation now focusing on communication between the plane, the truck, and air traffic control.
We're also hearing from Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy telling reporters yesterday LaGuardia Airport is well-staffed despite the FAA's months-long air traffic controller shortage.
Meantime, this is the scene at George Bush Intercontinental Airport in Houston this morning, one of the many airports where passenger frustrations are reaching a fever pitch amid that massive TSA officer shortage. ICE agents now deployed to some locations in an effort to manage that chaos.
We have it all covered for you this morning, starting with NBC's Sam Brock. He is at LaGuardia with the very latest on the investigation. Sam, good morning.
Craig, Hoda, good morning. That plane right now is still on the tarmac over my shoulder there as the investigation continues. Craig, as you mentioned, the 2 pilots here tragically died, but aviation experts say it was a miracle there were not more fatalities. 41 people hospitalized, guys. That is more than half the passengers on the plane. As we are getting firsthand accounts this morning as you look at live images of the plane on the tarmac from the people that were on board describing the violent moment of impact and also the actions they believe the pilots took to save lives. This new video shows an Air Canada jet on a collision course with a fire truck on the ground. The impact leading to an explosion of debris.
All I heard was a screeching, him trying to brake to slow down or prevent the collision. And then after the break, you just heard the loudest boom, and we all just jolted forward out of our seats.
One crew member jolted out of the plane. A flight attendant, identified by her daughter to a Canadian TV station as Solange Tremblay, was found by emergency responders outside the aircraft, still strapped into her jump seat. Tremblay's daughter saying she has a broken leg. While we're learning more about those who did not survive the crash, the jet's pilot and co-pilot.
These were two young men at the start of their careers, so it's an absolute tragedy.
The pilot, widely identified in Canadian media as Antoine Foray. More than 40 people, or over half the plane, had to be hospitalized as passengers recalled the terrifying ordeal. These images captured by college senior Jack Cabot.
Describe the moment of impact.
It was utter terror. It felt very surreal. It felt like there was people crying, there was people bleeding. The whole front of the plane had been ripped apart.
Investigators now looking at the plane's black boxes.
We have a lot of data right now, a lot of information, including information on tower staffing. But the NTSB deals in facts.
The early investigation is likely to focus on communication from air traffic control, clearing the fire truck to proceed onto the runway before quickly reversing course.
Stop.
And a short while later, a crushing conversation.
We were dealing with an emergency earlier. Nothing.
No, man, you did the best you could.
In the aftermath, Cabot, who was returning from spring break to school, says he's just happy to be alive.
There's certainly like a sense of like we're all in this together and we're all going to try to get off this plane together.
Now, you heard guys from the FAA who described the two pilots as young men. Antoine Foray on your right, Mackenzie Gunther on your right, whose school put out a statement honoring his life and noting that he graduated in 2023, so just a few years ago, with honors in aviation. The flags on campus will fly at half-mast today. As for the daughter of the flight attendant, she described to Canadian television the fact that her mom suffered multiple fractures in one leg. She believes the 4-point restraint on the seat that she was in helped to save her life, and she said there was no doubt in her mind she has a guardian angel on her side. Craig and Hoda, back to you.
Amen to that. Sam Brock for us there at LaGuardia. Sam, thank you. For more on the investigation and what's next, let's bring in NBC's Tom Costello. Tom covers aviation for us, of course. Tom, good morning to you, sir. First of all, Tom, what exactly are officials focusing on right now?
Well, listen, I think those 3 words from that controller that we heard on the tape when he said, "I messed up," that will be pivotal to this investigation. And clearly, the investigation is focused on what happened in the control tower. Why did the tower allow that fire engine to cross over that active runway, runway 4, the intersection there at the Delta taxiway, when you had an inbound plane? That's going to be pivotal. Why did that happen? Was it simply an error? We do know that a single controller was handling 2 jobs in the tower. I want to make it clear that does not mean there was only one person in the tower, but we know that one controller was handling 2 jobs, both the ground traffic, trucks and planes on the ground, as well as inbound landing traffic. I talked to a veteran controller who said that's not unusual for late at night on a Sunday, and it's not necessarily a bad thing because they combine radio frequencies. They hear everything and everyone, and everybody is talking to each other, but that's going to be pivotal here to this investigation. As for this plane coming in, touchdown speed, roughly 135 miles per hour, and Flight Radar 24 confirming that speed at the time of the crash. It was 2/3 down the runway, and you know, you can't, it's just like a freight train, guys. You cannot stop on a dime when somebody suddenly pulls in front of you, and so they have very little ability to steer out of the way. Unfortunately, when that truck crossed in front of them, it was going to be catastrophic.
So now, Tom, investigators, they've recovered the cockpit voice recorder, they've recovered the black box. You said they're going to be listening to communication. What specifically will they be looking for?
Yeah. So the cockpit voice recorder literally records the conversations, ambient conversations in the cockpit between the pilots. So we will hear what they said to, or they will hear what those two pilots said to each other, as well as the data on how fast they slammed on the brakes and how far they got once slamming on the brakes. But then, in addition, controllers, or rather the NTSB will be interviewing controllers, I should say, and asking the controllers on duty exactly what happened. And then they will go through how much sleep they had over the last 24, 48, 72 hours. That is completely standard. It is going to be standard that they also do drug and alcohol testing on these controllers. Probably has already happened for those people on the job at the time. Interviewing the controllers, interviewing the firefighters who survived this crash, of course, as well as those people on board the plane, the flight attendants and any passengers, to get a very full view of what happened, not just at the moment of impact, but in the hours and days leading up to this crash, to see what the totality of the picture is and what can we learn from this to ensure it never happens again, you guys.
All right, Tom Costello covering aviation for us. Tom, thank you so much. Let us turn now to the major issue at airports nationwide, those massive security lines fueled by spring break rush and the partial government shutdown that's resulted in widespread TSA staffing issues. President Trump now deploying ICE agents in an effort to ease the pain of passengers. NBC's Aaron Gilchrist is in Atlanta with more on all that. Hey, Aaron, good morning.
Hey, Hoda, good morning. The Trump administration says that the whole point of bringing in those TSA agents was to get these incredibly long lines moving. And we are seeing that. This is the pre-check line you see around me. It is moving. But even with those TSA agents plugging holes for those 400 TSA officers who have quit their jobs during this shutdown, we talked to one guy who made it to the other side. He says it still took him an hour and a half to get there. A new normal this morning at more than a dozen airports nationwide. Armed ICE agents and other DHS officers deploying to major hubs like O'Hare in Chicago, New York's LaGuardia, and Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson. ICE agents are not trained on airport X-ray machines, but a senior ICE official tells NBC News they can help check IDs and handle crowd control.
We're going to help those lines move, and we're going to make people safe.
The masks are also off, a look President Trump calls more appropriate for travelers as he downplays fears of airport arrests.
That's not why they're there. They're really there to help.
But Border Czar Tom Homan not ruling out that possibility.
We're doing a security function at the airports. We're going to arrest criminals going through this airport. We're going to look for human trafficking, sex trafficking.
The sight of armed agents in the terminal is rattling some travelers.
When you land in the U.S., you just don't expect to see this kind of armed presence, and it makes you nervous.
And still no solutions on Capitol Hill to end the government shutdown. Senators voting on multiple measures to reopen DHS or to fund the TSA alone. All of them failed.
Democrats have said over and over again, please fund TSA. We will not block that. All Donald Trump has to say is yes.
The president now tying DHS funding to his push for new voter ID laws, pressuring Republicans not to cave unless the Save America Act is passed too.
Don't make any deal on anything unless you include voter ID, and you have to be a citizen to vote.
As the politics play out, the airport lines only growing, stretching outside the building at George Bush Airport in Houston.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to make it.
The same story in Atlanta and in New Orleans, where call-out rates for TSA officers soared above 40% on Sunday. Now, as for a potential deal on this funding stalemate, we know a small group of Republicans met with the president at the White House yesterday. One senator coming from that saying that they had a solution. The majority leader, though, who was not there, said that there's nothing to announce at this point, but that he feels good about it. A potential sign, Hoda.
Okay, we can hope. All right, Aaron, thank you so much. By the way, we're going to have a lot more on those airport delays, including tips on how you can navigate that chaos coming up in our next half hour.
Meanwhile, there are some new developments overnight from the Middle East. Iran launching more missiles into Israel. And that came just hours after President Trump said the U.S. is in talks with Iranian officials to end the war. We'll go live to the White House in just a moment. But first, NBC's chief foreign correspondent Richard Engel joins us once again from Tel Aviv. Richard, good morning.
Good morning, Craig. President Trump is expressing optimism that through diplomacy, he is going to reach a deal, said that if he were a betting man, he would bet on it. But so far, we are not seeing any signs of any change, any progress whatsoever. All sides are still fighting. Israel launching more attacks on Iran this morning, hitting Isfahan. Iran firing a ballistic missile at Tel Aviv, hitting this building behind me, causing injuries just a few hours ago. While President Trump talks of finding a negotiated peace with Iran, no one else in the war seems to be listening. Iran launched more missile attacks at Tel Aviv overnight, damaging a residential neighborhood. Several people were treated, mostly for minor injuries. And the Iranian group firing the missiles, the Revolutionary Guard, dismissed Trump's claim of diplomatic progress, saying contradictory behavior of the deceptive U.S. president does not distract us from the battlefield.
They want to make a deal, and we are very willing to make a deal. They're not going to have nuclear weapons anymore. They're agreeing to that.
Iran does not have nuclear weapons and denies seeking to develop them. U.S. and Israeli strikes against Iran haven't stopped either. Trump has only postponed his threat to obliterate Iran's power grid from yesterday evening to the end of the week, unless Iran fully opens the Strait of Hormuz. Trump said he envisions an unusual arrangement with himself and Iran's leader jointly controlling the vital shipping lane for oil and gas.
Be jointly controlled.
By who?
Maybe me. Maybe me.
You want the United States to be
me and the Ayatollah, whoever the Ayatollah is.
Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu appears unmoved, saying President Trump believes there is a possibility of a deal, adding, at the same time, we are continuing to strike, both in Iran and in Lebanon. In Lebanon in particular, Israel is accelerating air and ground operations against the Iranian-backed militia Hezbollah. Senior Israeli officials now openly talk about moving Israel's northern border further north into Lebanon. Israeli soldiers are flooding in, and the military is blowing up bridges to isolate the area. In addition to the hundreds of thousands of Lebanese people now displaced, many of them fearing they will never be able to return to their homes in the south, the Lebanese government says so far more than 1,000 people have been killed. Craig?
Our chief foreign correspondent Richard Ingleforth there in Israel. Richard, thank you.
Here at home, Wall Street reacted positively to the news of peace talks, with stocks rallying and the price of oil dipping. But there are a lot of questions that remain about what comes next. NBC's Garrett Haake is at the White House. He's got that part of the story. Hey, Garrett, good morning.
Hey, Hoda, good morning. Yeah, President Trump's peace talks announcement reset the clock on those strikes that would have escalated the war still further by another 5 days. That gives the negotiators here some time to work. But what those negotiators are discussing, or even who they are on the Iranian side, remains unclear and unknown this morning, as the war and the economic impacts here at home continue.
This morning, President Trump projecting optimism about peace talks with Iran that he says began late Sunday.
I think there's a very good chance we're going to end up in a deal.
After that announcement that he was postponing his self-imposed deadline for striking Iranian power plants.
We're doing a 5-day period. We'll see how that goes. And if it goes well, we're going to end up with settling this. Otherwise, we'll just keep bombing our little hearts out.
Despite the Iranian Foreign Ministry's quick denial that any direct talks with the U.S. were taking place. President Trump refusing to answer questions about exactly who his envoys Steve Witkoff and son-in-law Jared Kushner were speaking with, only that it was not the new Ayatollah.
And don't forget, we've wiped out the leadership phase 1, phase 2, and largely phase 3. But we're dealing with the man who I believe is the most respected and the leader.
The announcement of peace talks, however vague, fueled the market's best day since February and led to oil prices also settling down roughly 10% from recent highs.
The price of oil will drop like a rock as soon as a deal is done. I guess it already is today.
But gasoline prices are continuing to climb, with the national average hitting $3.96 a gallon, up more than $1 in just a month. And while Republicans have remained largely in lockstep with the president on Iran, Democrats greeting the day's developments with skepticism.
If what the president's saying is true, that's encouraging. But of course, we've heard the president say things that prove to be completely untrue in the past, so we really don't know what to believe.
As for what may come next in those talks, keep an eye on Pakistan. 4 sources tell NBC News that Iran's neighbor has been acting as a go-between for the U.S. and Iran. And 2 of those sources say there are active discussions of hosting an in-person meeting in Pakistan between Iranian and U.S. negotiators in the coming days. The Trump administration calls this whole situation fluid and cautions that no meeting should be considered official unless it is announced by the White House. Hoda?
All right, Garrett Hakeforth there at the White House. Garrett, thank you.
Time for that first check of the weather. For that, we say good morning to Mr. Roker. Tale of unseasonable warmth and some unseasonable cold temperatures.
Precisely, Craig. Thanks so much. And good morning, everybody. Well, look at these temperatures here in the Northeast. It feels like 22 degrees in Pittsburgh, 4 in Greenville, 1 in Saranac Lake, Cincinnati. You're at 29 degrees, and temperatures this afternoon stay below average along the coast from Gainesville all the way up to Boston. However, you go out west, 15 to 25 degree above average temperatures. We're looking at records from Eureka down to Tucson through Friday, Indianapolis, Columbus, Atlanta, Georgia. For today, we should set records in Grand Junction, Colorado, Las Vegas at 95, Yuma 96, Lubbock, Texas 89 could see a record. Tomorrow, records in Springfield, Illinois, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Phoenix could get up to 101. We are looking for those chilly highs today in the Northeast, but widespread record highs as you move your way into the Southwest. Heavy rain moving into the Pacific Northwest. We're going to get to your local forecast coming up in the next 30 seconds.
We're back 7:30 and
look at that.
Put us in, Coach.
Field of dreams.
We're ready to play. Check it out. We brought baseball and a great group of little leaguers to the plaza this morning as we count down to MLB opening day. Carson Daly, don't let those kids know it. We might have a few surprises. A lot of fun coming up for them in the next hour.
Yeah, I don't think they can hear us, but they may or may not meet a World Series champion today.
Wow.
Let's see how that goes.
How cool does that plaza look?
Right?
That's pretty
It's great,
amazing.
yeah.
Wow. All right, we do have a lot of news to get to, including this, the search for Savannah's beloved mom, Nancy.
Yeah, now entering day 52, we're seeing new messages of hope, not only for the Guthrie family, but also the many other families facing similar uncertainty.
NBC's Liz Kreutz joins us with more on this. Liz, good morning.
Hey guys, good morning to all of you. Yeah, even in the 8th week of this search, there is still such an outpouring of love from across the country, from strangers who felt compelled to make yellow ribbons to other families of missing people who tell our Tucson affiliate KVOA they want Savannah and her family to know they're not alone.
In the 52 days since Nancy Guthrie went missing, the shocking abduction of Savannah's mom has brought renewed attention to the many anguished families nationwide enduring similar pain.
We are hoping that the attention that has been given to our mom and our family will extend to all the families like ours who are in need and need prayers and need support.
Nancy is one of thousands missing across the country, many seen here on the FBI's most wanted kidnappings and missing persons list.
This brings back everything.
Tammy Tacho was just 17 when she says in 1991, her younger brother, Jimi Hendrickson, vanished in this Tucson neighborhood. She recently spoke to our NBC affiliate, KVOA News 4, about the heartache that never goes away.
Every day you hope and pray that he's going to come running to the door.
More than 3 decades later, she says the search continues. Just last month, as local investigators comb Nancy's neighborhood looking for clues into her disappearance, a group called Team Adam, made up of retired law enforcement officers, was also scouring the city for signs of Jimmy. That group, part of the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, the same organization to which Savannah and her family gave a generous donation last month.
What a wonderful and generous gift from the Guthrie family in their time of pain, in their time of uncertainty, to recognize, to understand that there are so many families out there looking for this type of media coverage, looking for this type of attention.
Tammy says while she's never met the Guthries, she feels a deep connection.
Just don't give up hope. With hope, it's everything.
At one of Nancy's favorite Tucson restaurants, El Charro, all servers are now wearing a symbol of hope. These yellow ribbons made by 2 women from out of state. It's something they did in 2003 when Lacey Peterson went missing, and in 2005 for Natalie Holloway.
If it can be worn by people to remind people to keep hope alive, to see something, say something, to remember Nancy and every missing person, then we are happy to wear them.
The Nancy Guthrie effect, Liz Kreutz. Liz, how can folks support the work that this great organization is doing?
Yeah, guys, there are a number of ways to support the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Of course, they accept donations, but they also actively look for volunteers. They also have fundraising events and opportunities, even something as simple as a bake sale. You can find out more about all of that on today.com. The vice president says donations like the one from the Guthrie family will go toward helping promote missing children cases and keep them in the public eye. Guys.
Yeah, they've been doing God's work for a long time, Liz. Liz, thank you.
Thank you so much. And remember, if you have any information that could help in the search for Nancy or any missing person, please call the number on your screen, 1-800-CALL-FBI. And we'll be right back.
We are back, 7:38 now, and this morning on In Depth today, we're going to help you navigate the ongoing travel chaos.
Yeah, just about anybody who's flown recently has faced scenes just like you're seeing there. TSA lines with wait times that are hours long at some airports.
Here with some tips to get you through those lines and to your destination with as little hassle as possible is NBC's business correspondent Brian Chung. Brian, good to see you.
Morning.
Okay, they always say get to the airport early. I don't feel like there's an early enough time. You got to like spend the night at the airport to get there on time.
Yeah.
So when do you get there?
Well, right now I'm going to vindicate all the moms and dads that are getting their kids into the car like 9 hours before the flight. Maybe not 9 hours, but the guidance right now appears to be 2.5 to 3.5 hours before your boarding time. Again, that's going to give you a little bit of a buffer as well. You want to add more time if you're flying international, and if you're flying peak times, which Katie Nastro over at Going tells us is going to be Friday afternoon as well as Sunday morning. If you don't have to fly the weekends, try not to. But again, if you do have to fly, please give yourself enough time.
Anything else you can do before you get to the airport to save yourself some time?
Yeah, well, first off, make sure you have that real ID ready. And if you don't have that real ID, you have to pay that fee online while you're prepping to get to the airport. Also, check your airport websites for wait times. I know there's also that My TSA app. I'm going to tell people, don't look at the My TSA app because it's not a real-time estimate of how long those security lines are. It's going to be more accurate if you go directly to the website of the airport that you're flying out of. And this is a weird one. Study the airport map because the terminal might have different security gates that you can go through, and you can even check to see if you can go to a different terminal only if you verify that your gate is accessible post-security. Please make sure you don't go into the wrong terminal. But in some cases, they might be connected, and you can actually snake your way over and save a lot of time.
Brian, I got a two-parter. Quickly, would it help to shove all your stuff in a carry-on versus checking?
Well, I do think that if you put everything in carry-on, it's going to save you that time, especially that you have to get to the bag carousel afterwards. But sometimes people just can't jam it all in.
Second part, when you're in the TSA line, there was a time that you could say to somebody who works there, hey, my flight's leaving pretty quick, maybe quicker than others. Can you put me to the front of the line? Do they do that? What do you do?
I mean, even more so than asking the TSA officer that, it's really also about asking the people in line about that. And I think right now that underscores why patience is so key. If someone behind you says, hey, my flight's leaving in 10 minutes. Is your flight a little, if you have a little bit more time, can I please cut you in line? I've done it before. Other people have done that before. You know, I think it's just being patient right now and understanding people's circumstances.
A lot of people in those lines probably missed their flights because they were standing for so long. So if you miss it, what's your recourse? What do you do?
There's that horrible sinking feeling when you're in line. It's like, I'm going to miss this flight. And look, we've all been there before. First off, as you're waiting in line, you can try to contact your airline. You can actually reach out to them, not just by calling. You can text them now, too. It's a good way. That way, if everyone's not on the phone, it's probably a little bit more of a peaceful operation in that line as well. Try to move that flight if you have the ability and you have the flexibility in that fare, but also look at credit options. Even if you did not book a refundable fare, in many cases, the airline will offer you an e-credit depending on what fare you bought. Again, you need to contact your airline to figure out what's going on.
And also, I mean, there are a lot of times, especially if you're going from New York to D.C., hop the train.
If you have the ability. But if you're going to New York, L.A., that option might not be there.
That does not exist.
All right, Brian, thank you so much.
All right, if you're traveling today, how's the weather looking, Mr. Roker?
Well, not too bad. And by the way, thank the TSA workers, because right now they're really dealing with stuff and they're not getting paid, and that's just horrible. Okay. Well, maybe there is a little good news out of Washington, D.C., all right? The cherry blossom blues, right? The peak bloom forecast, right, expected this week, right about where it was last year this time. Earliest bloom was March 15th, latest April 18th. So the good news is, if you're in D.C., you're going to get to see a nice little picture. Now, Pacific Northwest, we are looking at a lot of rain making its way on in there. You can see the system starting to push its way in. Heavy rain, mountain snows, wind advisories along the coast up to 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts tomorrow. A little bit of a break in the morning and then another round of rain and snow by the afternoon. We're talking about 1 to 2 inches generally from from Bellingham all the way down to Eugene. That's what's going on around the country. Here's what's happening in your neck of the woods. Well, thanks a lot, Brian Chung, for breaking my chair.
You look small.
Oh, I'm doing a...
It's like the parade all over again.
It's a puppet show.
Parade all over again.
All right. Thank you, Al.
Okay.
PSS people.
We got to pump out Uncle Al up there. All right, it's been almost 2 years since music legend Celine Dion sat down with Hoda to talk about her break from performing due to a battle with stiff person syndrome. But determined to get back on stage, here's what she said.
I'm going to go back on stage, even if I have to crawl, even if I have to talk with my hands. I will.
That interview was so riveting. You know, we learned so much there. Well, now it looks like she could be gearing up to do just that. Celine fan accounts have been sharing some posters that they've seemed to have found popping up all over Paris. They feature the titles of some of Celine's iconic songs that include Power of Love. We're not really sure what it all means. Could it mean a tour is on the way from Celine Dion? Just so you know, our Pop Start crew is keeping their eyes peeled for that. Which would be great news.
Pop Start investigation.
That's right. It's on.
You might have to go over there and check it out.
I should. Oh, good idea.
Yeah.
You're
Excellent.
on it.
I'm on it.
Full Pop Start coming up. Also coming up, a double dose of cuteness in the morning boost. We'll do that right after this. All right, I'm back with your morning boost. JBH on assignment, so I'll try to do you and Jenna proud here. Keeping with today's baseball theme, we've got a doubleheader here, and these are all about kids lending a hand to dear old mom. Take a look at what happened when one toddler saw her mom struggling on her crutches. He literally tries to lift her up onto his shoulders to give mom Vivian the support that she needs.
That's very
small kid, big heart.
Oh, that's
wow. Love that. Love it.
All right, speaking of helping hands, here's another one for you. Here's a 4-year-old who knew exactly what mom needed when she was working out on the spin bike.
Put on your head. Oh, to put on my head?
Are you kidding?
That's the best kid ever.
I've never been more proud as a father.
Megan sharing that video with the caption, Miller Lite has many purposes in our house.
That's
apparently.
amazing.
That's great.
Yes. Well done.
I hope my kids are watching.
There you go, Dad.
That makes me want to get on the Peloton now. Might wait for that moment to happen. Guys, coming up on Pop Start, we are heading to Dutton Ranch. We got your first look. It's finally out of the highly anticipated new Yellowstone spinoff. We'll show you what we've got coming up after a quick check of your local news, weather, and these messages.
It's 8 o'clock on today. Coming up, investigation underway. This morning, the new video of that deadly collision at LaGuardia Airport. Passengers now speaking out about the terrifying ordeal.
It was utter terror. There was people crying, there was people bleeding.
As we learn more about the 2 pilots who lost their lives and the many questions that remain unanswered, we're live with the latest. Then, makeup madness. Ever wonder what to do with those old lipstick tubes or empty powder compacts lying around?
This is just so unnecessary. I have so much makeup that sometimes it really overwhelms me.
Well, you're not alone. Vicky Nguyen has the new way to reduce waste while also saving money. And play ball. We're gearing up for MLB opening day with some very special athletes.
The reason I love baseball so much is because the game is just so good.
Celebrating baseball with a great group of little leaguers live on the plaza during a morning of fun and some surprises. All that, plus Yellowstone heads back to the ranch.
Welcome to Texas.
Charlie Puth's biggest release yet. And that's so 90s.
I don't want no scrub.
As TLC and Salt and Pepper team up for a new tour today, Tuesday, March 24th, 2026.
From Hopkinton, New Hampshire.
Today is our 65th birthday.
Here for Spring Break.
From Cincinnati, Ohio.
Hi to my students at Brookwood Forest Elementary in Mount Brook, Alabama.
Celebrating 45 years of marriage.
Travel from St. Louis, Missouri. Bloomington, Indiana. Johnson City, Tennessee.
And Salem, Oregon. From Seattle, Washington.
It's our first time in New York. Hi, Grandma.
Watching from Avondale, Arizona.
Happy birthday to my brother. We love you, Nolan.
Well, happy birthday, Nolan. Happy all the things. Look at all those folks out on the Plaza. Hoda Kotb. Cannot wait to get outside, say hello to them in just a few minutes. Hoda, of course, helping us out while Savannah continues to spend some time with her family. Let's get right to your news at 8 o'clock. Some new details this morning on the crash at LaGuardia Airport that left 2 pilots dead and dozens injured. The NTSB announcing overnight the plane's cockpit voice and flight data recorders have both been recovered, but there's still a lot of questions that remain. NBC's Sam Brock is at LaGuardia with the very latest. Sam, good morning to you once again.
Craig, Hoda, good morning. Over my shoulder, far in the distance, you might see the plane that's still on the tarmac. Incredibly blustery conditions outside today, guys, but there are investigators from the NTSB and the FAA who are on the ground. We got an important update from Jennifer Homendy, the chair of the NTSB yesterday, who, Craig, as you mentioned, said they were able to drill a hole into the aircraft and to retrieve those black boxes, the voice recorder and the data flight recorder. So potentially we could be gaining some insight into what the pilots actually saw. When did they see the fire truck? How quickly did they try to break the plane? We're expecting an update later today, according to Ms. Homendy, who also said that there was just a, quote, tremendous amount of debris littering the taxiway, which might explain why the runway over my shoulder is still closed. Only one of 2 of LaGuardia's runways open right now. The FAA says it expects to reopen the second one by Friday. We also, guys, spoke with passengers who were on board the plane and believe, multiple people, that the pilots took last-second actions to save their lives. Take a listen.
All I heard was a screeching, him trying to brake to slow down or prevent the collision. And then after the break, you just heard the loudest boom, and we all just jolted forward out of our seats.
Those pilots, according to the FAA, were, quote, young men. One of them, their school, releasing a statement overnight saying that he had graduated with honors just 3 years ago. As for the flight attendant, guys, who was ejected from the plane and found on her jump seat, her daughter told Canadian television she had multiple fractures in one leg, had surgery, but is going to be okay, and, quote, had a guardian angel on her side. Craig, back to you.
Miraculous indeed. Sam Brock for us there at LaGuardia. Sam, thank you.
Let's turn now to the war in the Middle East. President Trump says he's postponing strikes against the Iran power plants, citing what he called productive conversations with Tehran. Wall Street and the energy markets responded positively to that news. Let's get the latest from NBC's Garrett Haake at the White House. Hey, Garrett, morning.
Hey, Hoda, good morning. President Trump is projecting optimism today that those negotiations he announced on Monday with Iran could lead to a deal to end that conflict. Now, as strikes continue across the Middle East, the president says his envoys, including his son-in-law Jared Kushner, will talk with unnamed Iranians about issues like the country's nuclear program and reopening that critical Strait of Hormuz shipping lane.
We're doing a 5-day period. We'll see how that goes. And if it goes well, we're going to end up with settling this. Otherwise, we'll just keep bombing our little hearts out.
But Iran's foreign ministry immediately denied any direct talks with the U.S. are actually taking place, which just adds to the uncertainty around the president's plans. Still, just the announcement of possible talks yesterday was music to the market's ears, with stocks having their best day since February and oil prices falling. But in a sign that normal could still be a long way off, the national average for gas prices actually ticked up to $3.96 a gallon. That's up more than $1 in a month's time. Hoda?
All right, Garrett Haake for us there at the White House. Garrett, thank you.
We'll stay in Washington now. The Senate voted yesterday to confirm Mark Wayne Mullen to lead the Department of Homeland Security. It comes as the partial shutdown of the sprawling agency dragged into its 6th week. The vote was mostly along party lines, with 2 Democrats joining their Republican colleagues in supporting his nomination. GOP Senator Rand Paul did vote no. Mullen replaces Kristi Noem, President Trump fired her earlier this month because of a combination of mounting controversies.
A huge explosion at an oil refinery in Texas forced nearby residents to shelter in place. It happened in Port Arthur, that's about 90 miles east of Houston. Video shows a large plume of smoke and flames billowing out of the refinery. Some residents reported hearing a loud boom and seeing their windows shake. Thankfully, nobody was hurt. Authorities are asking residents to stay inside until they get the all clear.
All right, what do you say we go to March Madness
for
a moment here? Big upset yesterday in the women's tournament. The 10-seed Virginia heading to the Sweet 16 for the first time in 26 years after stunning Iowa. The Cavaliers knocking off the Hawkeyes in double overtime.
Elsewhere, it was the UConn Huskies with a blowout over Syracuse. Senior guard Azzi Fudd led the Huskies with 34 points as UConn wins that one easily, 98-45.
I'll see your UConn, and I'll raise you a South Carolina Gamecock. Also moving on to the Sweet 16, lopsided win over Southern California there. The final, 101-61. There's long been a controversy over which one's the real USC.
And what do you think?
I think the Gamecocks there just proved which one's the real USC.
Point taken.
All right, Mr. Daly, what you working on?
Well, that's what you get when you ask the South Carolinian that question right there. Guys, coming up, we got an iconic tour that's in the works featuring these legends, Salt and Peppa, and then there's two more beloved groups. I'll save that for later, but it's coming up.
But first, guys, Vicky Wynn's about to help us declutter, get rid of our so-called beauty empties.
Hey, good morning, guys. We're talking about the beauty industry this morning and a new program that allows you to recycle all kinds of things, from your powder compacts to your travel-size beauty products, even your mascara tubes. Plus, we're going to have some tips to help you be a more conscious consumer. That's next, right here on Today.
Welcome back this morning on Today's Consumer, a new way to recycle your favorite beauty products once you're finished with them.
We are talking about the things like powder compacts, lipstick tubes, stuff that may be too small to recycle, but thankfully it's all changing.
Yeah, NBC's chief consumer investigative correspondent, Vicky Wynn, here to explain it.
Hi, good morning. Good morning to all of you. Over the last year, consumers here in the U.S. spent more than $115 billion on beauty and personal care products, according to research firm NIQ. And when you stop to think about all the plastic that goes into that packaging, it adds up to literally tons of waste in our landfills. But it doesn't have to be that way. It is easier than ever now to recycle your beauty empties.
This is just so unnecessary. I have so much makeup that sometimes it really overwhelms me.
I need not spend another dime on makeup, at least for a while.
For many of us, our beauty drawers are filled with dozens of containers, skin creams, lip gloss tubes, blush compacts. And they all add up. More than 16 billion beauty and personal care packages were created in the U.S. in 2024, but only an estimated 20% of them were recycled. Nonprofit PACT is setting out to change that to help the beauty industry become more sustainable.
We've collected almost 1 million pounds of material, these teeny tiny pieces of plastic.
Carly Snyder and her team at PACT have a new solution to the plastic problem, helping consumers recycle their beauty empties with collection bins around the country. You can find them in more than 3,000 locations, including Ulta, Sephora, and Nordstrom stores. What is it about beauty products and containers that makes them challenging to recycle?
Yes, so there's two main factors. The first one is size. So anything that is smaller than what we say a fist is something that our typical local recycling facilities cannot process. The other big factor is mixed material.
Like this dropper.
This is like a rubber on top, rigid plastic, and a glass kind of stem to it. So that's 3 different material types, making it extremely difficult to recycle.
PACT is teaming up with brands like L'Oreal, Ilia, and Summer Fridays to reduce beauty industry waste. One solution, designing more sustainable packaging. But for those hard to recycle beauty products, PACT has a long list of items it accepts. Everything from toothpaste tubes to dental floss containers, mascara wands and tubes, lipstick tubes, and small supplement bottles. The key is to make sure they're clean and empty. So someone comes, they've got all of these things, they are clean, they're empty, just drop them right in?
Drop them right in.
Okay, great. Pact picks up the beauty empties, then they're sorted and shredded and sent to factories like Marble Plastics in Columbus, Ohio, where they take on new life.
This is where the magic happens.
Founder Joseph Klatt showed us how they turn beauty empties into soap dishes, trays, and coasters, and other recycled items into furniture and building tiles. The goal, to keep this plastic out of landfills. First, the material scooped, weighed, then dumped into a giant mold.
So this is about 100 pounds, which is definitely thousands of bottles.
Pact says that's the equivalent of around 12,500 lipstick tubes.
This is a little piece of Sol de Janeiro, very popular beauty brand. So you know this is shredded material from beauty products people are using.
That's right. And sometimes that material, the actual label, shows up in the product and you actually read the label.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's all heated and compressed into a flat sheet, cut into different shapes, sanded, and voila.
It becomes a coaster.
That's right.
Very cool.
There you go.
Something that could be trash turned into treasure.
What would you love for people to know about what you guys can do with plastic?
Yeah. Our message is recycling is real. Your material does get recycled, so still believe in us, and you can make really useful things out of it.
And to find a bin near you, you can go to pactcollective.org. Snyder says it's also important to remember to refuse, meaning you think twice before you even accept a sample or buy a trendy product, because all of that packaging really does add up. And guys, we have some of the coasters that they make right here.
Super
really
cute.
Cool, right? It looks like a little piece of terrazzo. Right now,
High quality.
high quality. These are sold to retailers directly and brands that work with Pact, but sometime later this year, they're going to make them available to consumers too.
You're
but it's
suggesting
just cool.
Reject a sample when you're walking through the cosmetic department?
I am. I know it's
tall
controversial hot take, but if you don't need it, don't take it.
It makes such sense.
Yes, that's the first R. Not recycling or reducing or reusing. It's refuse. Refusing.
There
you go.
Exactly.
A lot of the packaging seems so unnecessary, too.
Well, that's the thing. Pact also works with these brands on the front end to design their packaging so it is more sustainable and recyclable, which is a great thing
You
to
make
think
a good
about.
point when you have a dropper. It's like there's rubber on top, the
glass part,
and the plastic part, so you can't do it all together.
Tough to recycle. Yeah.
Thank you, Vic.
All right, Vic.
If you're heading out the door, check us out, Sirius XM Channel 108. But don't forget, right now, best time of the morning.
Best time.
Thank you very much. You should use these on your new podcast. As a coaster for your glass half full.
That's a good idea. I like what you did.
I have an item coming
Get
up for
those
you,
branded.
too. Stay tuned. We're going to start, however, with Yellowstone. Taylor Sheridan's Epic Universe continues to grow. A trailer is out for the new spinoff. This one following the lives of Beth and Rip post-Yellowstone finale. Joining Kelly Riley and Cole Hauser in the cast are Golden Globe winners Annette Bening and Ed Harris.
Wow.
Here's a peek at Dutton Ranch.
Oh, that's good.
What a day.
Welcome to Texas.
A legacy is a beautiful thing, but only if it survives.
I mean, I know there's a lot of spin-offs, but this one might be the one for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're so good. Dutton Ranch premieres May 15th over on Paramount+. Next up, Charlie Puth. Big congratulations are in order. The hitmaker revealing that his family duet is now a trio, announcing that his wife, Brooke, has given birth to their first kid. The baby boy getting a lovely lyrical name. It's Jude Crawford Puth. Charlie captioning his post, "Hey Jude," and sharing the little guy was born on the 13th with a spread of cute pictures showing mom and baby are doing very well, and the baby's already listening to the Beatles, we understand. Big congratulations to the Puths and their families. So it's good to get a little good news. Next up, we're going to bump the 90s music. We've got some big news from three powerhouse players of the 90s, R&B and hip-hop. Yesterday, TLC's T-Boz and Chili revealing that they're teaming up with Salt and Peppa and En Vogue.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
What? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? What's going on out there? It's a lot of commotion.
Whoa. Really? Oh, my goodness.
Did you guys ring our...
So good.
That's starting to feel
so good.
That's
all those like 90s look backs that you see it going on. That's like
I can't believe we've never been together.
A tour for one right there, making history. TLC's and Salt and Pepper hitting the road for the first time ever on a co-headlining tour along with special guest En Vogue. Talk about hit after hit. You'll get No Scrubs, then Push It. You're Never Gonna Get It. All the hits will be there. Of course, they're calling it the It's Iconic Tour. Tickets go on sale on Thursday.
En Vogue was my first concert.
Oh, was it?
Nice. MC Hammer, En Vogue, and Vanilla Ice.
Oh, my gosh.
You'll be at this one.
Oh, yeah.
Next up, Thomas Rhett, the country music star, just covered an absolute classic, sharing his spin on Ray Charles's ballad, Georgia on My Mind, and he did it to help promote golf's upcoming Masters.
Keeps Georgia on my mind. On my mind. It's just an old sweet song that keeps Georgia on my mind.
That's not a song to take lightly. He does it great justice.
By the way, just had a baby.
Yeah. Thomas did, yeah.
Another child.
Congrats. That's a great cover there. And it gets you excited for Masters. All right, coming up. Hallmark Channel. Quinn Daly, are you listening? My sister. Turn up the TV. A special Popstar exclusive announcement. Hallmark stars gearing up for their first ever multi-city live tour experience. My sister's going to rent an RV. Fan favorite Nikki DeLoach is hosting the lineup that includes Ashley Williams, Jonathan Bennett, and Tamara Mallory Housley. They promise lots of unscripted fun, with the first stop headed to New Jersey on July 22nd. Pre-sales begins tomorrow. All that information is at today.com.
That's a smart one.
They're on their way. Next up, Al, we're looking at you this morning. You've got not one but two books to announce based on your hit animated TV show Weather Hunters on PBS Kids. Uncle Al launching both The Windy Day and Looking for Clouds.
Whoa.
They're both ready to go. Beginner reader books available on August 25th. Give us the Cliff Notes.
Well, they're based on the series and different episodes, and we're teaching kids. It's both learning how to read, teaching about science, and it's all the characters from the Weather Hunters on PBS Kids.
By the way, my kids love the Weather Hunters. They love Uncle Al.
That's great.
Well done.
Awesome.
And finally, Craig, this one's for you. Jim Gaffigan, new episode of Craig's podcast, Glass Half Full. He's the guest. He's stopped by. And this time he's talking about the beloved comedian who opens up about his career and, as always, joked about his very large family. Here's Jim.
I feel like in life, I've always unintentionally taken the harder path. Like even having 5 kids, like that's dumb. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it's a life choice. It is a life choice.
It is a life choice. By the way, being a parent is insane. The career accomplishments of a parent or the mental stability of a parent should not be compared to someone who doesn't have kids.
Amen.
He's always just funny.
Yes.
His take on life, like Jerry Seinfeld, you know, his observational humor is great.
He's funny in real life. Like sometimes comedians will come on and they're scripted funny, but not really funny. Like
right.
Gaffigan's funny. Like,
and by the way, his wife Jeannie,
also pretty funny. You know what else he is? You'll appreciate this. He is a connoisseur.
Oh, of bourbon.
Oh my God.
I mean, Gaffigan has bourbons.
He's like your perfect guest.
Well, plus he's got his own bourbon.
He said yesterday on the podcast, and he didn't even know he was hosting it.
That's right.
He just saw Glass Half Full.
He did.
I'll show up.
Sign me up.
You can search that Glass Half Full on YouTube or wherever you get your podcast. That's a good one right there. That's your Pop Start today, guys.
All right, awesome, Carsey. Just had kids. We are counting down to baseball's opening day with a special group of Little Leaguers. Look at them on the plaza. Half hour full of fun and surprises, celebrating the national pastime. We've got the baseball diamond on the plaza. All this and more coming up after your local news and weather.
Buy online now. Best materials. Quality craftsmanship. Premium fabrics with no lead.
See, that makes me think there is lead in this.
No lead. Good clothes. Best prices. Minimal lead.
You said no lead.
All right, there we go. So we are back with a little reality check from our friends at SNL, highlighting the things that you see online don't always match your expectations. So according to one survey, 97% of us read product reviews before purchase. So Here's the question. How do you know which ones to trust? Here to help us cut through the noise and shop smarter is Today contributor and new beauty senior editor-at-large, Sarah Eggenberger. Sarah, so good to see you.
Hey, Hoda.
Okay, it is confusing. There are so many reviews there. So how do you filter through? What's your first tip?
So the first thing you want to do is you want to toggle through these reviews. So you want to go by most recent because products change, they get innovated. So you need to make sure you're actually looking at the review for the most recent product. That's first thing. Okay. Then you also want to go to verified purchases only. This means the user actually purchased the product.
Do you see that? Is that button?
Yes,
there
that should be there.
See?
So you want to make sure you look for a verified purchase only. And then low rating are not necessarily deal breakers, but look to see what the problem is. Find out what they're actually reviewing it for and why is it such a low rating.
Okay.
So use those ratings.
You set the filters, then what details? What should you be? What are the buzzwords you should be looking for?
Okay, so 5-star review is usually a little over enthusiastic, right? 1-star reviews tend to be a little bit more frustration speaking. So look for your balanced 3-star reviews. This is somebody who's probably speaking from experience, someone who's giving a true benefit to the products. So look for your 3-star reviews and then also real use cases. So someone who's using words like, I tried this, this is what I saw. It was drying, it was this. So you want someone who's actually providing that real experience versus it was great, it was amazing.
Right, you want
that general feedback isn't so helpful. You want those helpful votes, nothing generic and nothing bland.
Let me ask you about 3 stars, because I figure people only review things when they love it or hate it. Most people who are like, this seemed fine, they don't bother reviewing. Is that the case sometimes?
Not always, because if you're going to champion a product, it's useful to you in some benefit.
Okay.
And so you want to make sure it's real honest feedback because it's hard to find a product that fits everything perfectly.
Okay,
right?
so this one coming up is a big one because you don't know if these are real people, these are AI people, these are bots. How do you know if this is a real human reviewing a product or something that's a setup?
Yeah, and this is getting so tricky now with the rise of AI coming through. So you want to look within the short time window. So if there's a lot of reviews that are within a short time frame, that's typically going to be something that's more coordinated. That's going to be more your AI.
Oh, yeah.
It's right there. Like all of a sudden one day you have all these reviews.
You're like,
probably
what's
not the
that
case.
about?
It should span over a long period of time. Also repeated language. It's great. It's amazing. The same words over and over and over again. That's one of their key signs. And then also check the reviewer profile. So if you really want to dig deep, like if you're doing a big purchase item, you want to look to see who's reviewing the products. And if they reviewed only one product, that's also a telltale sign. And then also if they reviewed a lot of different products within a short period of time, that's another sign. So go deep into it.
Okay, so other than the reviews, you say look at the photographs. What does that mean?
Okay, so you're going to scan through all that text really quickly, but then you're going to stop over the photo thumbnails, and because this is going to show you the real image. It's not the marketing image, it's a true depiction of the color, the size, the description of the product. You get to see it actually in real life, which is going to give you that true product. And then also look for those problem patterns. So this is an interesting thing. I was looking for a full-length mirror for my daughter's room, and I was looking through all the reviews, trying to find those 3-star reviews. And I kept seeing this review about terrible smell come through, which isn't something you would typically associate with a mirror, but that was a consistent feedback on this mirror. So I was like, I'm not going to buy this. Who knows what this is made of, going back to the SNL skit. So those are things that might help you to find out what's going to happen. Might give you a bloody nose if you buy this mirror.
Okay, so if you see negative reviews, some people say, I'm definitely not getting that. There are a couple of negatives. What's the rule of thumb here?
Yeah, so don't fall in the trap of just looking for the negative reviews. You want to make sure it's not just a personal preference. Smell, taste, those are personal preferences, don't really matter. You want something more about the product quality and actually how it performs. So you want to look for that. Not necessarily all bad reviews are bad reviews for you. Also compare across multiple platforms. So go to different retailers, see what they're also saying there, because then you're going to get a true depiction of what that product really is. If you're getting a different consumer report from different places, you might be having some AI-generated reviews, but if you see the same consistent feedback, then you know it's a good product.
Are there trusted sites that you always go to and go, usually when I see, like some people think, Consumer Reports, those kind of things are the right places to go?
That is exactly the right places to go. And also talk to your friends. Talk to people in your inner circle. Talk to the people who influenced you to purchase the product to see really what their true feedback is. Because a lot of purchases that are coming online are being influenced by someone who you're following or getting the recommendation from. Influencers from. Part 2.
I know. We'll get to that one. Sarah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, let's go outside to Craig, who's playing some baseball.
What's up, Hoda? So coming up, we are going to hang out with these budding athletes. They're going to help us celebrate MLB opening day with a little spring training action. And Jack, if you're good, maybe a surprise right here on the plaza.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. But first, this is Today on NBC. Oh, really?
That's right.
for the big MLB opening day. We got a Little League spring training of our own right here on the plaza.
You guys, it's the coolest. We got some young all-stars from Inwood Little League right here in New York getting ready for their baseball and softball season.
Let's go. We're going to join the fun in just a bit. But first, a quick look at why they love the game.
Baseball so much is because the game is just so good.
I wanted to play softball because it's really, really fun.
It gives me the opportunity to exercise and energize my body.
My uncle's playing it, my cousin's playing it. It's just a beloved sport.
I would like to do in the big leagues, yeah.
When I'm coming into the field, I feel butterflies, but when I'm on the field and ready to play, it feels great. Sometimes I can feel like a little nervous, but also it's like you gotta be ready to play.
Everyone's depending on you.
The competitiveness, you know, scoring a run, it feels great. You get that euphoria of like feeling you did something, you accomplished something.
My favorite part about being on a team is how much everyone cheers each other on.
If you get a strikeout, you have your team to support you, and I do the same to them.
The type of girls that I'm surrounded by, it's a very good sisterhood.
I just love the community. No matter if you win or lose, you still learn something. Softball taught me to be confident.
The best advice my coach taught me is to never give up. Never give up. Don't give up.
I mean, I just love baseball, man. What can I say?
All right, we're back here on the plaza. Good morning, everyone. Cool. We are excited that Major League Baseball is returning to NBC Sports. All kicks off Thursday afternoon, opening day, doubleheader on NBC and Peacock. Can't wait for that. Right now, though,
we got some great kids in the house. We got Annalise.
Yes.
Annalise, first of all, I'm excited to talk to you. Are you excited for the season to start?
Definitely.
You are. What do you love about playing?
It's fun. You get to meet new friends. It's a good exercise.
You do all the things. What's your position, my love?
I play catcher.
Of course. Catcher. And give me your team. Who's your team?
Obviously, Inwood Little League.
Inwood Little League. Obviously.
Yes.
Girl. Jack, how old are you, buddy?
I'm 12.
You're 12. What grade?
7th grade.
7th grade. And, you know, you may not know this, but when I was your age, I played Little League as well. And I think my mother found an embarrassing picture from many years ago. I'm going to pop it up for you right over here in 1 second so you can point and laugh. There I am, St. Andrews, the St. Andrews Saints back in the day. I played second base. What position do you play?
I play outfield, but mostly right field, though.
Okay. And when you grow up, you want to be a professional ball player?
No, but I do still love the game, and I want to be a commentator when I grow up.
Oh, come on.
I see it happening. I see it happening.
Let's go, Jack.
All right, Jack. Don't go too far. Mr. Daly, which... Yeah, he's coming for it.
All right. Hey, guys, what's your name? Shout out your name. Did you get that? You guys are famous. Come on, wave. Look, you're on TV right now. There you are. Well, this is great, guys. Has anybody ever met a Major League Baseball star?
No.
Would you like to meet one?
Yes!
All right. Well, let's bring him in right now, ladies and gentlemen. He won a World Series in 2009 with the New York Yankees. Nick Swisher!
What's up, baby?
Come on, have a seat.
What's going on? How you guys doing today? You guys doing good?
Have a seat. How about that, guys?
What's happening? You guys all right?
Oh, look at Jack. Come on in, Jack.
Let's go.
You guys can come on in. That's all right. Come on.
What's up, my man? What's up, baby? How you guys doing? You guys good?
Come on, sit down. Come on in, guys.
What's happening? You guys doing all right?
This is the real deal. Nick played for 5 different MLB teams in his career, and in 2009, man, the Daly family I watched every game in 2009 with the Yankees when you guys won, man. Our first pet in the house was Swishy the Fish. That was our first pet. True story in the Daly household. What do you remember about your time starting a Little League?
Oh, I mean, you want to talk about just an amazing time. I mean, the fact that I got to meet new kids, right? I got to enjoy myself. I think that's where my passion for the game really started. Because it's not a business at that point. You're just going out there enjoying yourself, having the most fun you can have. So Little League baseball, Little League softball, all of that molds you into the human being you're going to be in the future, I think.
We've got a cool surprise here in just a second. But quickly, for anybody who has dreams of going to the show, what's some quick advice you got?
Yeah, I think my biggest thing is you got to love it, right?
right? Because at the end of the day, the work that it takes to get there is going to get done if you love it. But if you don't love it, the work that needs to get done is not going to get done. So
you got that, Jack?
So
you got to work.
You got to work. You got to work.
Come on, let's go. Get up. Everybody get up. Come on, kids.
Come on, let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Take a walk. Follow me.
Come on, guys.
Let's gather around this beautiful truck over here. This is the official automotive partner of Major League Baseball. Thanks to them, our sponsor, the great Ford Motor Company. Nick, you're a paid spokesperson for Ford. Ford wanted to do something very, very special for all these young athletes. Kids, do you want to see what's inside?
Yeah!
Help me count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Ford is donating more than $22,000 worth of equipment to Inwood Little League. They got you guys covered. You got bats, you got gloves, you got baseballs, helmets, bags, whatever you need. Batting tees. There's even some chew in there. No, there's not. You're too young. Nick Swisher passing out all the goods. Inwood Little League. Thanks to Ford Motor Company for making all these future MLBers' dreams come true. They got gloves. All kinds of gear here. What do you think of that, Nick?
This is amazing. I mean, the fact that Ford is stepping up like this to absolutely help out with these youth leagues all over the country, bro. So honored because this is where it all starts.
I know it means a lot to you, man.
It really does.
It's just awesome.
And I also love being a girl dad. It's not just Little League. It's not Little League baseball. Softball as well. Could not be more honored to be here.
3 young girls. They're psyched for opening day as well.
Come on, Greg, hand around. Let's go. You got one? You got one?
Enjoy it. We're going to continue our baseball celebration on Thursday. That's when you can catch MLB opening day right here on NBC and Peacock. We got the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on our New York Mets. Also, the Arizona Diamondbacks against your reigning World Series champion LA Dodgers. Hoda?
All right, by the way, this little girl is so cute. She just took her bat and ran it over to her mom. All right, Carson, next up, we're going to whip up some sweet treats with the scone queen herself, Danielle Espy. But first, this is Today on NBC. Whoa.
You got one. You got 2 of them already. I'll find one for you. Ready?
All that baseball worked up an appetite. Welcome back this morning on Today Food. We've got baking royalty in the house. Danielle Sepsi, better known as the Scone Queen. This morning, she's here to celebrate, finally, Danielle, the release of your debut cookbook. It's out. We've been waiting. It's called The Scone Queen Bakes. Great to see you this morning.
Great to see you.
Tell us about the book. I'm so psyched.
Yes, the book is out today. It's 100 sweet-focused baking recipes, some of my secrets that I thought I'd take to the grave. And I'm showing you guys,
great.
and I'm giving you all the secrets.
Well, show us right now.
One of the most asked for recipes is my blueberry crumb muffin, which my bakery, The Hungry Gnome, makes over 3,000 of just those alone every day.
3,000?
So I know something about a muffin, all right?
Yes, you do.
So it starts with the best ingredient, butter. Butter and sugar.
So nice soft butter
light
down.
and fluffy.
Yep.
Get air in that. And then we have for the dry ingredients, this is a very key tip. I use cake flour.
Like it.
Cake flour has less gluten,
Yep.
so it's softer, it's lighter, it leads to a beautiful plush muffin.
Okay.
We've got our leavening agents, our cinnamon, our salt, always a good amount of salt with sweet,
Yep.
so that everything pops.
Okay, what goes where?
We've got the eggs, we're gonna beat this together.
Yep.
And then we alternate with my other secret weapon, sour cream.
I always walk by, whether it's your bake shop or another really good one, and I see the goods. I'm like, there's just no way at home we can get the crumb that crisp, and but this is the recipe,
This
right?
is
Just
it.
follow this.
And the book is super user-friendly and approachable, and I know people are going to be successful at home.
Okay.
We add our dry ingredients in installments with the sour cream,
All right,
and
we
it
know how to do
leads to
that.
this
Yep.
super lush, creamy. You have to just sneak a taste of this one day.
Of this
because,
one here?
yeah, just do it. It's so good.
Great. How is it, guys?
Love it.
Isn't that amazing?
Thank you so much.
Oh my God, that I could eat that whole bowl of
You know,
batter, Danielle.
Right? That batter is so tasty.
Oh my
we need a
gosh.
crumb topping because I'm from Long Island. We love a crumb cake.
Yeah.
We love,
Yeah. You want
and
blueberries in?
Yep. And I toss them in a little bit of
Powdered sugar
flour
or
so
something?
that they
Flour?
stay suspended in the batter and they don't
Pro
sink
tip.
and create a gummy bottom.
That's a
we
pro tip.
scoop it.
Gummy
We've
bottom
got
was
that
Greg's
crumb
nickname in high
topping,
school.
which is butter, brown sugar, flour. And another tip, if you don't want your muffins to sink and you have a crumb topping, start around the perimeter first with the larger crumbs. It distributes the weight more evenly and you get a beautiful dome top.
All right, let's get to our muddy bars.
This is a really fun one. So I went to a Big Ten school. I went to Penn State. Best show in tailgating.
Oh my gosh.
And I had Muddy Buddies, or Puppy Chow, people call it, for the first time. And it's kind of these peanut butter chocolate Chex Mix snacks. I have my version, which is a bar version.
Oh my gosh.
It's marshmallow, peanut butter, butter. We melt it together. We add our Chex. And then we toss it together.
Yep.
We press it into a pan. So simple.
Puppy Chow bar, Muddy Buddy.
And then instead of tossing it, which gets really messy, we pour the ganache on top. We spread it. We let it set.
This is amazing.
Look at this. Crispy, chewy.
Just in time, and
heaven.
light, fluffy for spring.
Breakfast of
Baseball's
champions.
back. Just perfect.
But it's one of my, that's an easy, fun recipe that the whole family can do. Kids can get involved.
Oh my gosh.
Well done, Danielle.
Yeah.
What are you going to do
I
today
hope you enjoy that.
for the book release? This is your big day.
This is a big day. I have a book signing
gonna be at
later
work?
in
You're gonna
Brooklyn.
be around New York?
I do have to bake at the bakery a little bit in the afternoon.
You got 3,000 blueberry muffins
It
a day.
never stops. We make 15,000 items a day. So
Cookbook
it's
is
not the
amazing.
biggest
Scone
deal.
Queen Bakes.
Long
Pick it
Island
up. You
City.
can find all the recipes at our website, today.com/food. And we're back with our third and fourth hours after a quick check of your local news and weather. Danielle Sepsi, thank you.
Danielle.
Awesome.
Nice job.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.